Three. Well, hello, Meet Tina here. Welcome everyone who's watching my channel and who have followed my channel. Anyway, if you have not subscribed or clicked like already, please do so. That will just do me a favor. And you can also share some of my videos that resonate with you with your friends or your social media. I would like to thank you very much for doing that. So today I would like to welcome a dear friend of mine, Kim Galbraith. Kim Galbraith is an owner of Northbone Essential. She creates all these natural products for your body, your home, and your pets. So if you have dogs or cats or any animals, I highly recommend Ken. Go to her because you can totally trust her. I know her personally. She's very kind, very compassionate, and she has great energy. And that's where you want to go to, especially, for your pets, even for yourself. Anyway, besides that, she is a yoga teacher and she called herself astrology nerd. So that was cute. So anyway, I feel that all the nerds are extremely intelligent, including herself. She offered this workshop that just fascinates me. She does this astrological chart that's getting your date of birth, the time you were born, the place you were born, integrating with using gemstones and color together to bring you this law of attraction or abundance and healings and all this good luck for you to connect with and also to understand about yourself. So with that said, let's welcome Kim. Hello, Kim.
Tina, it's so good to see you.
It's so good to see you again. Thank you. So Kim, share the world with what kind of workshop you're offering, because I know you offer a lot are coming up. And some of them just fascinate me. So I would like for you to share with the audience what all those workshops are coming up and when and what it's all about.
You got it. And thank you so much for asking me to participate in your beautiful channel, which I've been enjoying. So
absolutely. I just feel like anyone who can help other people with mindful living, that's what you are into. I totally support that. Any healings, any kind of self-development, I'm all for that. I'm all for that. And I would love people to know more about you. So let's get to it, Kim.
Okay. So just like a little bit of background of kind of how this evolved for me. Yes, I've been teaching yoga for about 8 years, and yoga is and meditation, such great tools to help heal yourself. But I got to the point where I didn't know why or what I was healing specifically. Like, why am I healing this? And that's what led me to astrology. And so I started studying a lot more astrology and bounced around, found different teachers, and did a lot of just self-discovery on my own. And as I was, in the middle of the lockdowns, as we all were 2 years ago, trying to find things to help me cope with the stress. And so I started making my own gemstone jewelry bracelets, which I've worn for years and years. And quite a few years ago, I was taking a workshop, even before I was teaching, and I asked this teacher, why do you wear so many gemstone bracelets? Is it like a fashion thing or what is it? And she's like, no, they're reminders for me. And that really resonated with me. Like, if I could make a stack to remind me of what I need to do to be a better human, And as I get into astrology and I see all these apps on the phone and this and that, I'm like, what if I made a bracelet that's like my app that shows my birth chart right on my wrist? So at any time, if I'm observing what's happening upstairs in the planets, I can look down and say, oh yeah, my Mercury is in Gemini, and this is why I might be feeling this way. And so that's kind of how the project evolved. And then it evolved into a workshop, which I started teaching live locally. I live in Simi Valley, so I do routine workshops here in Simi. If you're local to the 805, I do them also in Moore Park at a little craft shop. So the birth chart bracelet is one that I'm offering, and then Tina kind of encouraged me, you need to take this online, and I had a couple of people, but you pushed me.
But you offer on Zoom too, correct?
Yes, I have one coming up on the 14th of June, and the 28th of June will be the sun catcher. So Basically, there are 5 elements to astrology that I focus on really closely. And so this has been an evolutionary process, which takes time and creative juices. So it's all coming along really nicely. The first 2 workshops, the first one is the bracelet. That will be on 6/14 online on Zoom. So you can go to my website, which Tina will share with you, and register for that. And basically I ship you the goods. So everything you need to make the bracelet. And then during the workshop, we'll go over how to construct the bracelet. And every single bracelet is unique to you because I think it's like 25,000, every 25,000 birth charts might be closely identical, but it's even identical twins could be different because if a planet is in transit, and it clicks over that next minute when the second twin is born, they can have a slightly different astrological profile. So that's what makes your birth chart so such a great tool to help you understand yourself better, understand your loved ones better. Anybody that you're interacting with in a business relationship, it gives you insight into their innate personality, because the moment we arrived on this planet, the stars were in a specific position and it's very unique to us. So that's the bracelet. And then because astrology is pretty complicated, and after teaching a few of the birth chart sessions, I noticed that I needed to kind of condense the information down a little bit more, to be more specific so that people would get more out of the session and learn more, right? So I took out the house component because in addition to the zodiac signs, which there are 12 of, there are also 12 houses that pertain to each area of your life. So you can think about the houses as kind of where the events of your life play out. And so the planets have an influence over that. The signs have an influence over that. So the second series in the workshop series was the sun catcher. So for this one, we make a linear representation of your house structure in the form of a sun catcher, and I only use genuine gemstones that are manufactured in the US. They're obviously, gemstones are sourced all over the world.
Right.
But just trying to kind of keep my suppliers local so that I can have a relationship with them, because that's important to me. And I don't do well in other times. So my
that's good enough. Yeah, support the local. Support local. That's what it is.
Well, my gemstone suppliers in Minnesota, so that's a little bit of a time difference, but I can manage it. It's only 3 hours. And then I get all of my spacers and the adornments, the silver-plated adornments from a company here in California in Santa Rosa. And both are family owned, and that's kind of important to me too. So
what is a sun catcher? What does it mean? And what does it do to people who take this class from you? What do they get out of it? What does it represent?
Again, I think it's a reminder. You can hang it somewhere. I've had some people put them in their cars. I know the newer cars, they don't work very well because they have less technology, but and they're kind of long because there's 12 houses and there's planets within that as well. So each one of those has a bead representing each planet. But you can hang it somewhere where you do your meditation. I make it so that it's easy to take off, and you could use it during a meditation, just kind of laid out in front of you. Sometimes I just take my sun catcher and stretch it out before me during a meditation or some sort of other practice that I do, like seasonal practices, things like that. But just looking at it every day and as a reminder again, okay, in my first house, I have Mars, and the first house is ruled by Aries. And so when Mars, which it just did, moved into Aries, I can correlate that with my own personal astrology blueprint.
Beautiful. Now, since it's named Sun Catcher, does that mean that it does also bring the energy of the sun?
Yeah, I think that's the spirit of a sun catcher. Traditional sun catchers usually use like crystals that are synthetic.
Yeah.
And this one's made out of all genuine gemstones. So not all gemstones are translucent. So a little different vibe and a little energy, but yes, hanging it in the sun. I've tried to use crystals that, are friendly with the sun, because sometimes when we charge our crystals, we want to be a little bit mindful of that. Certain crystals don't like super bright light, like even full moon. Sometimes it's better to charge certain crystals under a new moon, like we just had. So, but yeah, everything in there, and some of it's reflective. I use
Nice.
some clear quartz in there, which is very reflective.
I like the fact that you use all real stones, not just all like fake crystals or things like that, because that's when you really absorb real energy. You know,
I believe
to-
that too,
yeah.
and I don't have anything against synthetic, and they're pretty, but for me it has to have meaning, and it has to relate to nature. That's just who I am.
Beautiful.
Can't change that. But yeah,
So-
I like the earth connection, and you're not going to get that with a synthetic material. Yeah.
So to me, like all those stones also kind of attract the energy. It brings the energy. So when you're creating that to match your own blueprint, I feel like it got a lot more power than just going to any store and grab the stone that matches your sun signs, right, Kim?
Yeah.
That's what I would, I mean, totally, I can see that because I understand astrology as well.
Yeah, you do.
So,
Yeah,
so
so
it's
you
like
get that connection. Mhm.
totally powerful. So that's going to be on June 14th of this month, correct?
Yeah, that's the birth chart, and the sun catcher is going to be on the 28th. That's what we were just talking about, the sun catcher.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, guys, she's going to post it on her website as well, which I'm going to be showing in a few minutes. But I'm going to have her mention about the other workshop that's coming up too, which sounds quite fascinating to me. So I would like you to share that, Kim.
Yeah, the one that's in process right now is has to do with your north node. So your north and south nodes. So your north node, yeah, is your soul's karmic journey. So it represents your, you'll hear people talk about life purpose, soul's purpose. They're all just a little different. So we're going to be doing an energy bracelet for the north node. So it will have crystals that pertain to, because the north nodes are interesting. They change, I think it's every 18 months or something like that. And it relates to the moon's position in its relationship to Earth. So we'll be talking a little bit more about what your north node is. People have a tendency to, so your north node is what you're aiming for, what you're striving for, whether your south node, which is the polar opposite of that, is where you've been. That's what you kind of come into this lifetime with, the skills set that you come into. And that's our comfort zone. We want to stay in our south node. Usually.
Right.
It feels comfortable to us, and our north node feels kind of foreign. And so we have to motivate ourselves to get there. And so the bracelet will be representative of the positioning in your chart. And there will also be like supporting crystals in there that will help you achieve your soul's purpose.
I like that. The destiny, where are you going? What's the life purpose? A lot of people tend to ask that. So I think this workshop will help a lot with this.
Yeah. Your north node is an interesting aspect. And then I'm also doing it's like astrology meets dreams. So depending on your astrology sign, you might have a tendency to have similar reoccurring dreams. And we'll get into why that is. And also, and I'm talking about nighttime dreaming, by the way, not dreams and goals, but nighttime dreaming. And we'll be creating a dream catcher that will have crystals in it, interwoven into it. To traditional Native American dream catchers were used to ward away nightmares from younger members of the tribe. But this dream catcher is going to be oriented toward capturing positive vibes and bringing that in so that you can dream happy.
Nice. And you also interpret dreams too, right? You do dream analysis?
I've done it for friends, not formally, but yeah, it's fun. I do it with my family and my friends. Yeah.
Awesome.
So that's pretty cool.
So, and then remember, if I could be wrong on that, you have some class having to do with moon or
Oh, well, the last one in this astrological series will be on Cryon, which is the wounded healer. And he's an asteroid that orbits, I think it's Saturn, in between Saturn and Uranus. But that represents to many astrologers your biggest opportunity to heal in this lifetime.
Yes.
And so we'll be creating a keychain, because that's kind of the key to your
Oh, to unlock
your healing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna create
Oh, I love that.
a gemstone.
I love that idea
keychain for that.
Yeah, it's symbolic, but it's metaphor at the same time. And all those symbols actually interpret into physical manifestation.
Absolutely.
That is so, oh my God, that's brilliant, Kim.
Thank you.
It's amazing. Yeah, this is great for those who are going through a lot of childhood trauma, or a lot of people who's going through healing, even physical healing at the same time, because they're all kind of started from emotional or childhood wounds, way back. So I think this would be quite important classes or workshop to take from you as well.
Thank you. Yeah, I hope so. And just like through the arts and the creative process, which is such a powerful tool for us to use to help us heal, it's better than, some of the other destructive.
This is very, very smart. This is very
this is brilliant.
This is brilliant, Kim. You know why? Because, okay, I'm a hypnotherapist, and, for us to heal, we need this repetition of yes. So when you have all these beautiful bracelet or any kind of keychains that who you hold all the time, you'll have it right there. You repeatedly telling yourself to heal, or to bring abundance, or to attract this, or to catch it your dreams. Amazing. I didn't think about that until just now.
This is why I just yelled at my spouse, or whatever it is. You can look at your behavior.
Yeah.
And the next time maybe you can stop yourself and correct some of that less than mindful behavior. We all have it. I mean, we all have it, because we just always go to the comfortable place, right?
Exactly. It's easy to go there, but that's when you're just stop your life.
Yeah.
And you're not growing at all, and that happens to a lot of people, and by having all those gemstone and jewelry, and that's to remind yourself, you're repeatedly telling yourself to get out that comfort zone, to get better, to change.
It's way cheaper than bunches of tattoos.
Absolutely, and nicer too. I mean, tattoo also, that's also a reminder as well. But I'm not sure if it's all. I mean, depends on what it is, what symbols, and what words you put it in. Into your body.
Yeah, and that's temporary too. You can take it off at night if you want.
That's true, right? So guys, here I'm going to show you her website that she talks about earlier that I didn't get to share with you guys earlier. So here you go. All right, Kim, this is a nice website that you have. Okay, so here you go. This is a workshop that she's talking about, right, Kim?
Yeah, that's the bracelet one. I will have the sun catcher one up later today. I'm working on the graphics right now.
And the second one is a dream catcher. Is that what it is?
No, the second one is going to be the sun catcher. That's just the basic sun catcher, but the workshop I will get up later today on the website.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah.
And you even got a t-shirt. That's pretty awesome.
I have. And there's some of my pet products.
There you go. You create all this yourself with 100% natural ingredients.
Yeah, I only use doTERRA essential oils. I know there's a lot of really good essential oils out there. They just happen to be my preferred brand. But it gives me the guarantee of the pureness of them and the potency. And with pets, you have to be a little bit careful about the dosage. So I spent the last year studying with a vet and and learning like what was okay to use on my dog. Yeah, my dog got really sick a year ago. He was in ER just real quick, and he was given
Oh,
a death
wow.
sentence basically, and I asked to take the dog home. What could I do? And then I
Mhm.
just started doing my own research, and he's still here.
Wow, beautiful. Dogs vet bill is very expensive. So you guys use the right products because a lot of stuff out there are just a lot of chemicals and poisonous to our body and also to your pets.
Yes.
And it's like since I had COVID, I now starting to eat everything organics, everything's all natural. But just quickly, this is her website, Northbone Essentials Guy. I'm gonna put all her information below this YouTube description. You should contact her. And Kim, what is your Instagram? I know you got Instagram. If you like to share that with the audience.
Yeah, it's just my Instagram is Northbone Essentials. So just one
Awesome.
more. Facebook, Twitter. I'm trying to get like back into the social scene. I'll be the first to admit, like I sort of took a back seat to that, but I'm getting out there.
A lot happened to a lot of people. A lot of people. It's understood because this has happened to everybody pretty much. Who was not affected by COVID lockdown, right?
Right.
Even I myself, I got really sick. I was in the hospital. I almost died.
I know. I'm so glad you were able to beat it. Yeah, I had
Well,
it
you
as
know
well.
what? It has a blessing that comes with it. Well, number one, I started to like put more focus in my health, my nutrition, even though I used to work out a lot, but my nutrition wasn't that great. I just ate everything. I threw away every sweet in my refrigerator. I have not touched sugar, nothing, and
no Portos run.
Oh my God, no. And I mean, every now and then, it can't be 100% perfect, but
No,
80% of the time, I'm good. I wouldn't be buying that many Portos like I used to. But, just really into health and wellness, even much more than before. I gained so much weight when I got really sick from steroid, but then I dropped everything just from eating healthy. And now I'm back into doing CrossFit. Yeah. I'm very happy because, it took me about 16 months for my lungs to heal. And that took that long. And, blessing from God for, heal me and help me with all this stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel alive again and start YouTube. Really, I mean, it wouldn't come with if it hadn't been COVID, I probably wouldn't be doing this. This is all coming from COVID. The more that I got, I just put the camera in front of me, and then one day it just hit me like, do this, Tina. This is your passion. Do what you have fun with. And I have fun with, talking, supporting small business owner like yourself, supporting people who are really into mindful living, into healthy lifestyle, into wellness. That's so important.
Yeah.
So your mind, your body, and your soul. Absolutely all for that. So with that said, Kim, anything else that you would like to share with the audience? Kim is going to be offering her workshop in Simi Valley and also near that area as well on a Zoom class. Please go to her website, try her workshop because I think it's such a fascinating workshop that she's offering. I don't think anybody's offering that, something similar to what you offer. And
I don't think so.
Cool.
I did research and I couldn't really find anything.
No, so. I mean, so many people I know go to a store and buy gemstone for luck to bring in something, but it's so general. You can't just compare all, let's say, I'm a Libra. You cannot just buy, all Libras are not the same. And when you said you put date of birth, the time you were born and the place you were born, bingo, that's you. That's your specific soul, your blueprint. And that only makes sense to me to incorporate the right stone, the right color, the right energy into your birth time.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
You're doing an amazing thing, Kim, to really teaching people and sharing this knowledge. I mean, you got downloads for you to do this. That's why I haven't seen this class because I'm into astrology too. So it's just like, wow, caught my attention. I'm like, great, Kim, people gotta know about this.
What is she doing now?
I think I'm gonna get myself into your class one of these days too. I know you're a little drive, but one of these days I'm gonna attend your class and check it out and try the sample. So it would be fun.
Well, the last thing I would say is one thing that I have started doing because somebody else asked for it is they were having they wanted to have me for their bridal shower.
Bridal shower?
Bridal shower. Yeah. Can you imagine
Awesome.
how fun
Well,
that
you
would
know,
be?
you can host. I mean, if anyone interested her in hosting a party,
Yeah,
do this,
absolutely.
Julie. Oh, I
Yeah.
think that would be awesome. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Even
Get
for a
friends
birthday
together.
party or anything like that, to host that event, which is going to be fun, and do that. And this is for both male and female. This is not just for female.
Absolutely.
We all needs the same thing. We all have that masculine, feminine energy in ourselves. And
Yeah.
you just have to kind of get to know yourself by looking into your astrological chart, your own natal chart, not just sun sign, not just the date you were born, just the whole complete of who you are,
Exactly.
So
we're complex beings.
exactly. We're so complex, and that's why we need your help, Kim.
Yeah.
So anyway, any last word, any advice, Kim, before we part?
Mercury is coming out of retrograde Friday. It's go time. We got a little bit of a shadow period, but yeah, just flow with the planets. It's the easiest way. And if you have some visual tools to kind of help remind you, because believe me, I have to constantly look at my bracelet. I can't tell you what planet's in what sign. I don't know. And I look at so many charts,
Yeah.
So just, we got to just go with the flow.
Astrology reading, you can come to her, or dream analysis, you can come to her. She can help you. Oh, and her products, come to her, because that's so important. Nowadays, especially now, we are living in a very unhealthy lifestyle society. Everything's all poisonous to me now.
Yeah.
Every food that we put in our mouth are all poisonous. I even grow my own vegetable in my backyard nowadays.
Good for you.
Yeah, I cook now. I can't believe it. I used to do just boil eggs. That's my specialty. No, now I'm like different salad. Just go my backyard and cut. Eating healthy, that's so important. And for you to create all these products from natural ingredients, it's amazing. So we all need to help out. We all need to support each other in this area. So we have a better world. We have a better world. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much, Kim, for being
you.
Just share with your energy and your workshop. Thank you so much. And
namaste.
Don't forget to subscribe, click like, or share this video with everyone on your social media. Please help Kim with her workshop, and you guys can go attend her workshop as well, because I think you're going to enjoy it a lot. But with that said, thank you, and see you in the next video. Bye, guys.